There's many people around. I've seen a security van making the rounds. I think we're gonna be okay if I just wait for the right opportunity here. Okay. Yeah, look over here and there's where they keep the dinosaurs. Okay, I think we're good. We're just gonna go in. Okay. A couple cars definitely saw me coming here. But that's kind of just what happens when you're jumping in to the woods in a highly populated area. But we're hidden now. We are dealing with very high winds. I can't even keep my camera up on the tripod. About 40-mile-an-hour winds right now. We're on the verge of rain pouring down. I'm in the forest. You're watching Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. I'm gonna have a little look around, see if there isn't a better spot than where I'm standing right now. Where I'm standing right now is kind of open, but I am more in view of the Best Buy that's right over there, and there's a Target right over there. I'll get into everything that's everywhere, but yeah, let's go deeper into the woods and see if we can't find anything. I'm gonna leave this path. I would be very surprised seeing any human activity back here. The area is super populated, super busy. I do see a trail. Looks more like a game trail than anything though. You know, honestly, it's pretty open back here. Not too bad. But I'm seeing from a few different angles. This is really not too shabby back here. Nice flat ground. And on this side, completely protected by like a little parking lot runoff pond that you see in mall parking lots. Pretty common. I don't really know what else to call it. Yeah, this may be the move right here. I have to set up a relatively big tarp and stay out of the rain. Yeah, I do think I'm a little close, although there is that pond right there. There's a road on the other side and there is security driving around. Man, I am in clear view of that Target over there. I gotta find some place that's tucked away a little bit. All right, security just drove by. They didn't seem interested in me, but I'm sure they'll be driving by more tonight. Now, before we get too much into this, I want to give a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, BetterHelp. Navigating the trials of daily life doesn't look the same for every person, but we all share the same high mountains and low valleys of struggling with work, relationships, social anxiety, you name it. It's completely normal to struggle through challenging times when we are unsure if our decision-making is sound or if we react in the right way in a tough situation. It's as normal as a tent stake hitting a rock the first time you try to put it in the ground. Not only do you benefit from having an unbiased ear in which to unburden yourself, therapy can help you make sense of those pesky old emotions and manage them in a non-destructive and positive way. Therapy has helped me navigate some tough times in the past, and I'm all the better for it. As the world's largest therapy service, this video's sponsor, BetterHelp, has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists. Available completely 100% online at your convenience. Not to mention, it's affordable. All you need to do is fill out a brief questionnaire that will match you with the right therapist. Don't worry if things aren't clicking, you can effortlessly switch to a new therapist at any time. It couldn't be any easier. Avoid the waiting rooms and getting stuck in stinky little traffic jams. To learn more and to save 10% off your first month, check out betterhelp.com/smallplots. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/SMALLPLOTS. PLOTS. Thanks again to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode of Small Plots, and now back to the video. I am so thirsty. It's actually warmer than it looks out here. I know we're having crazy high winds. I'm struggling with almost everything I do, but it is like 70 degrees basically. So I'm getting warm in this jacket. I already took my hat off. It will get chillier tonight, no doubt. But for right now, I'm getting a little schwetzy. I think I found a suitable spot here. I need 2 trees. I'm sleeping in a tent, but I need 2 trees to set up the tarp to keep me dry from the rain while I sit outside of the tent. And I think this would be good. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but you can just see the Best Buy clearly back there. Probably even more clearly in the night, but I'm not going to be super illuminated like they are. You're not being very stealthy, Best Buy. Just so you know. Okay, it's far from perfect. I think I'm gonna get more in the back there, but this is basically it. I did not mean to do it in a diamond configuration, but I mean, you saw that. Well, I didn't really have a lot of choice. I thought I was doing it in like a typical like A-frame. Didn't end up working out, but that's okay because we'll be able to sit in here, stay dry, and yeah, I'll like get some of these down a little bit more. Man, look at the wind just pushing the tent even through the tarp. This is nuts. Isn't this nuts, Best Buy? This is nuts. All right, we've got the tarp all strapped up. We've got the tent all tented up. We've battened down the hatches. Beverage center broken into. We're here. We're officially set up. Although, I don't know how hidden we are. I think I'm pretty hidden, but nothing around me is hidden to me. So this whole area is a mall and then like also a bunch of plazas like attached to the mall in one big just giant commercial zone. Over there in front of me there's like a mattress store, like a Spirit Halloween, maybe Todd Champion's camping behind the Spirit Halloween over there. We got this Take 5 oil, a bunch of just random stuff. I don't even know. There's the mall proper is directly over here to my left. The part of the mall that's facing me has in the past couple of years been taken over by a local college. So that's like kind of like a medical area now, but it is part of the mall and there are still shops in the mall. It's kind of declining like many malls are. This is probably the deadest mall in my area, but all of these plazas, there's a Best Buy right there, Target right there, Lowe's right there. I'm just surrounded by tons of people. There's buses going by, there's people driving by. It's gonna be happening all night. I just have to stay low, keep my lights to a minimum, not really worried about sound because of how freaking windy it is, and the rain's gonna start pretty soon. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this. Feeling kind of cozy, if I'm being honest. believe it or not, this tarp, which is just going crazy, is doing a pretty decent job at blocking a lot of the wind. Getting down into here with the chair is kind of a reprieve from walking around out there doing that kind of thing. But I do want to show you guys around proper before the rain starts in, I don't know, soon, probably. I was peeking out. I was just checking on my car, parked in the lot here, and a car rolled up. Parked next to it. It's two younger dudes, and they were like filming something around my car. I don't know if my car was part of it or what's going on, but they were definitely filming something. Okay. Looks like they're walking into the Best Buy now. I don't know what that was. One of them kept like running backwards into the road in front of my car. They parked right next to it. I don't think it's anything. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Yeah, pretty sketchy. All right, we got our cozy home for tonight. This is like such a weird place. I don't even know really what to call this. Landscaping in a shopping mall parking lot, sort of. It's, you know, we got the mall, we have several businesses, I'm surrounded on all sides. I'm pretty sure originally this is just, you know, for future development, but nobody's developed. Who's yelling? Somebody's yelling. Not at me, I'm just looking. Yeah, well anyway, where I heard the yelling, or maybe a honk, I can't really tell, it's very loud out here with the wind. It's right behind me there. There's a Target, there's a Best Buy, there's a Lowe's. I am a little nervous about my car. Usually on stealth camps I walk or bike or scoot or whatever, take an Uber. This I actually drove and parked in the parking lot, and my car is gonna be sitting in the parking lot all night long, hopefully. I left a little note saying like, hey, pick it up in the AM, engine troubles or something like that. So hopefully if somebody comes sniffing around, that will satisfy them. However, I'm not anticipating any real issues. This is, I have like city mentality where parking lots are just, you're gonna get towed. So here in kind of like the more suburban setting, I don't think that's as much of a problem. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep my eye on it, and hopefully those little tykes over there don't mess with my hot rod. This is my hot rod. Yeah, so over here there's like a furniture store, a couple furniture stores, like an Aspen Dental, something. This little pond almost has white caps on it because of the wind. That's wild. Yeah, I'm not too worried. It does end like right there, so somebody could foreseeably come in this way. But the way I came in is probably the most obvious way to come in, and I'm not too worried about that. I can keep eyes on it all night, and it's just like in the middle of a small parking lot, you know, like no, it's not a place. I see no signs of human activity here. A couple of blown pieces of garbage, but no tents, no tarps, no hunting stands, right? I think probably, yeah, nothing. Not even any poison ivy, which I'm so happy about. So walking on the other side of the tent here, this is the way I came in. I still have that Best Buy right freaking there. That's like kind of probably the closest thing to me is the Best Buy. I'm not going to walk too much over here, but this is the area that I ran through at the beginning of the video. Right next to it, it's kind of an empty parking lot because it's Sunday, and like I said, that's like a school medical facility on this end of the mall, and there's hardly any cars there for students not going to class on a Sunday. Rest assured, I will see people in the morning, but then I'll be leaving, I'll be on my way out. They don't care. I'm not too worried about it. The past few camps I've had to worry about workmen are coming, getting me in the morning. Here, I don't think any workmen are coming into this little, I don't know, small plot of woods. All right. Well, Now, I guess we just sit and wait for the rain. It's not a pain to wait for the rain. In fact, it's perfectly sane. And you know my name isn't Zane. I'm just a guy waiting for the rain. So stupid. All right, just as the sun is setting, the rain is coming in. I'm looking at the Doppler. It's good. I don't think it's not gonna hold back. The experience of camping in high winds, in the rain, in like the middle of a shopping mall plaza commercial area is, I mean, how do you even describe it? Not many people do this. It's definitely a vibe. Not a bad vibe. Not a bad vibe. It's kind of nice. I know it's probably not good for the tarp, but it's an old tarp. I don't really care. It's already got holes in it. You can see that's a patch job from a video from like 3 years ago. Never really fixed it fully. But yeah, after the wind has sort of died down a little bit, it's not, you know, not windy, but it's not like it was. It's maybe like 20 miles an hour instead of 40. Yeah, this was just sitting on me. So got ourselves a nice little, you know, pillar. Yeah. Yeah. The wind has died down significantly, thankfully. It has been replaced by rain. It's not like a crazy rain, but it is steady. It's very steady and is supposed to be going all night long. It's been a really interesting camp so far, just watching endless traffic go by. I'm completely lit up on all sides of where I am right now. Just really enjoying the sound of rain and extra enjoying the lack of wind. My weather app still says that it's like 20 miles an hour, but I mean, maybe gusts. I might get a gust of 20 every now and then, but the wind has largely just completely stopped. Thankfully, that was getting annoying. There's a little spider on my camera. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to start cooking soon. I have a mall-themed meal tonight for dinner, and you'll know what I mean when you see it. It's very mall-themed. Think in your head. Think in your head of heads. Feel it in your heart of hearts. What could be a mall-themed meal? If it's the same thing that I felt in my heart of hearts and thought in my head of heads, then well, we're on the same page. I don't even know what I'm saying. What is this stupid? Anyway, just sort of been relaxing. No lights shining in here looking for me. I've been pretty stealthy in that sense. The Best Buy is closed. The Target is still open. Other things are still open. People are still around, but it is dying down a little bit. And yeah, just sort of enjoying that. Pretty good. Pretty good. So before I started this camp, I asked myself, what should I eat when you're camping in the what is essentially the landscaping of a mall parking lot? Mall food, right? So I didn't actually get this from the mall because it's probably closed anyway. It's not long for this world. But mall pretzels. I got these frozen. They are not frozen anymore. They are just regular. Like I could probably, yeah, it's just a cold pretzel. But I am gonna heat them up like a nice hot mall pretzel. So I have my little heater upper there. I'm gonna put them on this pan and then cover the pan. Whoa, it will come down. And then cover the pan with tinfoil. Where's the tinfoil? Nowhere, because they don't make tinfoil anymore. Aluminum foil. I'm gonna cover it with aluminum foil. That was a bit large at first. You gotta find the sweet spot. This is kind of a balancing game. Okay, that looks pretty good. Is that flame too high, you think, for what I'm trying to do? Maybe turn that down just a little bit. You just kind of want to heat them up. Yeah, okay. That looks good. Just some moisture. Because I am going to be putting, oh geez, salt on them. That was a little much. That's really all. Just kind of let that steam up. Oh yeah. Make them nice, make them steamy. Make them nice and steamy. So now I'm actually starting to smell pretzels ever since steaming them. That's actually like the pretzel smell. We're getting pretzel smell here. Steaming those boys up nicely. Nothing else to report other than cooking these up. I just heard, I don't know if the camera picked up on it, people keep parking right there, like very close next to the Best Buy parking lot. I'm gonna go check out my car while these cook real quick. Because it's closed, so maybe it's janitors, I don't really know. Nobody should be parking close enough right next to this plot of woods for me to be able to clearly hear their boop-a-doop locks. We're like right up against parking spaces. Yeah, I keep hearing cars parking and honking, but I don't see them. My car is fine. It's the only car in the Best Buy parking lot. I think they closed at like 7. I didn't look that up before I parked there. Maybe should have. Whatever. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, some nice steamies. We got some nice crispy steamies here. Okay, so not only do we have pretzels, but we have everything that you would expect a pretzel to have. Such as pretzel salt. Yeah. I'm gonna be real ginger with it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that just bounces off. I tried to moisten them up, get the salt to stick, but yeah, it's not. It's not. However, the more important pretzel addition is here, and that is just cheese dip. Just by Clancy. Cheese dip by Clancy. They came with salt, that's fine. Yeah, I got literal 2 grains of salt sticking on that. Mall pretzels. This is like mall pretzels. There's something going on over there. Mall pretzels. Oh no. Oh, okay. It's a bit dense. That's a mall pretzel right there. Yeah, no, that's not bad. This cheese, I wish I had means to heat this cheese up quickly and easily, but the heat of the pretzel with the cold cheese is just fine. That's no problem with that. Maybe if I like dab the salt, just like dab the salt a little. Oh yeah, that that does nothing. Like 4 grains of salt on there. This is a true mall experience. I have a lot of salt left over. That's okay. It reminds me of like those old-fashioned Christmas trees that had like the fake snow. It was just like this. Oh no. Okay, well there's a slight break in the rain. It's kind of raining still, but not as much as it was. So let's go for a little stroll, shall we? Yeah, pretty empty out there right now. There's still some traffic though. Still some action going on out there. Not much. Well, I'm in the tent now. Little disappointed that we're currently at 100% chance of rain, and it is when the rain has completely tapered off. There might be something happening, but I certainly... okay, I guess I can kind of hear it. I guess there's technically rain, as little as it may be, but I will hopefully hear it as I try and fall asleep in a little while here. I'm gonna hang out, maybe look at my phone, maybe have like a little look at my phone, and maybe if I get bored of that, I'll look at my phone. Not a terrible sleep. Actually slept really well with the inclement weather that is still happening right now. A little bit before sunrise. I do want to wait till I have some light before I start tearing everything down, because I don't want to have, you know, lights in here, in the bushes in the parking lot, giving my location away. So what I'm going to do is I'm start packing everything up in here, and by then hopefully the sun will be close to rising. It's just like a spooky... Are we getting spooky here? The sun will be close to rising. And I'll be able to tear down my wet tarp. Rained all night. Heard some little animals around, nothing like even like deer sized, maybe like raccoon sized. You know, a couple of honks, a couple of whatevers, typical parking lot sounds even at night, I guess. I don't know what people are arriving to here in the closed mall, but they were arriving. Pretty chilly morning. I didn't realize how chilly it was until I started doing this and like opened up my blanket to the world. I'm like, wow, the world is cold. But I think we all knew that. Okay, all packed up here in this dry spot where I was sleeping. Well, thank you, small plot. Thank you to the small plot that facilitated our enjoyable evening. Okay, so now I'm gonna get super wet going through the brush that I came in on. And I'm hearing a lot of people locking their car doors, and I think that's in that medical facility parking lot for the med students. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to not be seen, but I don't really have much of a choice, if I'm being honest, in that arena. I'm just gonna have to kind of go close enough to my car to where I'll just go. I was scared of some little animal. What was that? I don't know. But dogs barking. What's going on out here? Oh yeah, definitely see a lot more cars in this parking lot now than last night. Like a lot more. Hopefully people are already like here. All right, just go. Oh, there's a car coming. Wait a second here. All right, he's pulling in. All right, let's go. Just go out. I don't even see this coming in. Okay. Basically, out. Now just a weird dude walking through a parking lot with a bunch of camping equipment. Could be worse. Oh, my car's still here. The only car in the lot. That's okay. I'm just happy that it's here. Every single one of these people is probably like, what is going on? What is happening in the hood? Oh, okay. All the lights just turned off. I'm sure that was automatic. Just kind of weird. Well, we made it. I'm drenched completely. Can't wait to get home and jump in the shower. Everything I've got here is just completely drenched. But hey, that's sometimes you have to pay a little price to just sleep soundly through the night with rain and wind sounds. One of the best possible sleeps ever. Especially for camping. Well, I hope you guys had fun on this little misadventure of mine. Hey, if you're new to the channel and you feel like seeing more of this stuff, you know, you made it this far in the video, may as well subscribe. Always trying to grow the channel and get a little subscription going, yeah, you know. But this has been Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Don't forget, new episodes of Small Plots every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. You're gonna fall over yourself. You're gonna freak out. You're gonna love it. You're gonna jump so high. Your head's gonna hit the top of the dome that we're all in the simulation or whatever. I don't know, some dumb crap, whatever. Well, thanks for watching till the end here, everybody, and I'll catch you on that. You guys don't actually think we live in a dome, do you? Nexty. Mwah.